got your ear hair on my face. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zipporah Iman. If you're new here, welcome. And for my returning family members, what's up y'all? I am so excited because this is a topic that I love to talk about today. We got a really good question from one of our friends here on YouTube, and I figured I'd take this opportunity to kind of reintroduce myself too, because we have so many new friends and subscribers, but then also too, so we can go through and really deep dive into this topic. I'm so excited. So, hi guys, my name is Zipporah and I am a pole fitness professional. I am a movement instructor and I am a flexibility trainer. I love to live a healthy, flexible lifestyle through hybrid training and through intuitive dieting for the most part. But we have fun with food, so we'll talk about that a little later. So the question that we got was, what do you do when you're just starting off in your fitness journey? How do you tackle the goal? Where do you even start? So I have my handy dandy notes right here. So I'll probably be looking down a few times just to make sure that I don't forget anything. And we're gonna go through them. I'm gonna give you 5 tips, 5 baseline, 5 easy, simple, but maybe unconventional tips to kind of get you going, get you started on your journey. So let's get into it. The first tip is mindset. Before you can even start onto your journey, you have to start to shift your mind. You have been this person your entire life. You are about to embark on a brand new goal, something that you haven't either done before or you haven't done in a while. So you have to retrain your brain to new habits. You have to start to get used to a new way of thinking and a new way of living a lifestyle. So the first thing and the key thing to do is to know that this takes time. You could overload yourself with so much information out there that it could become overwhelming. And that's the last thing you want to do. When it comes to mindset, just remember this. You're going to take your time, but you're going to set a goal. Set either a date or you're going to set a physical goal, something that is truly achievable and something that's attainable. Not to say we're not giving ourselves 4 weeks to drop 30 pounds. That's not attainable and it's not healthy. And you're not going to stick with the process in 4 weeks. This is the long game. This takes time. It's about learning the journey. Give yourself a date, give yourself a physical goal, and then you're going to start to work on it. Go ahead, Marley, go ahead. It's okay. The process is not going to be linear. The process isn't going to be today you lose a pound, tomorrow you lose 2 pounds, and it's 3 pounds. It's never like that. The process looks like maybe next week you may lose a half a pound. Then the following week you may gain a pound. Then the next week you may lose 2 pounds. So although the goal isn't linear, consistency will eventually deliver the results. So just keep moving. Don't give up. It's really and truly about enjoying the journey. So the key takeaway from mindset is to remember this is going to take time. It is not going to be tomorrow that you're going to reach that goal. It may be months from now. You're going to fall off. You're going to want to quit. You're going to just want to not do anything at all at times, and that's okay. But just remember that that's totally normal. That is human. But as long as you remember, okay, I'm going to get back to it tomorrow. I'm going to get back on my diet tomorrow. I'm going to retrain my brain, think positive about myself and about the process. I promise you, you will achieve your goals. Tip number 2. Movement. It is time to get up. Guys, we sit all the time. We sit in traffic, we sit at work, we sit at school, we sit at home. It is time to start forcing yourself to get up to move just a little bit more. And I'm not talking about anything rigorous. When it comes to achieving your goals, movement is the easiest and most effective thing to do when you are trying to work towards that goal. Walking is super simple. You can get in steps in the house. You can get in steps at lunch. You can get in steps after work, before work, anything that you can think of where you have a few moments in your day of free time. And I know most of us are super busy and we have no time for anything, but I promise you, there is extra time in your day to do a few steps here and there. If you're scrolling on social media, walk in place while you're scrolling. If you are watching Netflix, walk in place while you're watching your favorite show. If you are cooking, take some extra steps between putting something in the oven or taking something out of the microwave. If If you are about to shower, take a few steps around your bathroom. Every little step counts. Moving your body just a little bit more than what it was moving before you started this journey, you will see amazing results. Your body has been a little bit of a vegetable. It's been sitting still and it's just been chilling. But now you want to reach a goal that you have never reached before. So how are you going to do that? You have to do something that you've never done before. All you need to do is keep in mind that you are going to move. You're going to walk. Anytime you can get some steps in, you're going to do it. Now, of course, this is our beginner. This is our starter guide. When we have shifted our mindset and we've already started to acclimate movement a little more regularly in our day, then we can start to tackle smaller goals. We could do 5,000 steps a day. The next week, we can go for 6,000 steps a day. And then maybe by the end of the month, we can push ourselves to 10,000 steps a day. So small goals that will help push ourselves towards that goal just a little quicker. Get those steps in. Don't be afraid to walk. Get outside, walk inside, walk in the bathroom, walk in the closet, whatever you can do to achieve those steps and just get your body moving. I promise you, you're going to be shredded. And remember, it takes time. Enjoy it. Listen to your favorite podcast. Watch your favorite YouTuber. Hello, it's me. Or learn a new language. Whatever it is that's going to get you moving, try it, do it, and enjoy it. Tip number 3, exercise. So this is a big one, guys, because I know this is probably the scariest one. We never know what to do. Where do we exercise? How do we exercise? What do we work on? All the things. I'm going to share with you 5 things, just 5, that you're going to focus on in the beginning of your journey. You're going to do a push, a pull, a squat, stretch, and some form of hit. For your push, you're just gonna try to do a push-up. We're gonna keep this simple. There's other ways that you can get in push. You can go to the gym, you can do a push-pull set in the gym, but we're keeping it simple. So think about push-ups. I always try to keep in mind, for me, I always think about someone who's been in jail before. They don't have the most fanciest of equipment. They don't have the most amazing food. They don't count macros, but they do achieve great physiques. And it's all because of calisthenics. So think about your push, your pull, your squat as calisthenics. So you're gonna do a push-up, you're gonna do a pull-up, you're going to do a squat, you're going to stretch, and we're also gonna do a little HIIT training. So with HIIT training, we're gonna make sure that our heart rate reaches a certain point where you're kind of gassed, where you're kind of like, I can't tell you what that is for you as far as how intense that movement has to be, but this is what I do. I make sure that I do some sort of push-up. You can do it on your knees, you can do it in a plank position, whatever's easiest for you. My pull, I'm doing a pull-up. So I'm hanging from a bar, I'm hanging from the pole, but for you, your pull could be that you have a pull-up bar on the door and you're just hanging there. That could be your beginning starter to your pull-ups. And then eventually you will work towards doing a pull-up. Your squat. If you have bad knees, it's okay if you are only going but so far in your squat. But you want to make sure that you're moving your glutes and you're using your quads. And then we already know that we're going to stretch. Stretching is so important. So you're going to get some form of stretch. And then also too, you're going to raise your heart rate. So for heart rate raising, for that increased heart rate, what I like to do are jumping jacks. So I'll do jumping jacks or I will do jump rope. So I'll make sure that I do a few of those. And for me, at where I am today, I can do at least 20 minutes of jumping jacks without stopping. If it's just 1 minute of jumping jacks for you, that's okay. It's about taking your time. Remember, it's the mindset. This is where we start. This is how we begin. So you have your 5 things that you're going to do. So remember, you're going to push, you're going to do some form of pull, you're going to do some form of a squat, you're going to stretch, and you are also going to do something that's going to increase your heart rate. So I'm sure you're asking, well, okay, you gave me the list, but what do I do? How do I pull it all together? You have 7 days in a week. You don't want to work out every single day. You want to make sure that you give your body some time to recover. But because this is beginner, what you can do in those 5 things, you have an opportunity to tackle those things every single day. So in the morning, you could wake up, you could do 5 push-ups. In the evening, you could do 5 hangs from the bar. You could do 5 squats during lunchtime. Maybe sometime in the morning or in the evening, you could find a moment to take 2 or 3 minutes just to increase your heart rate. Because my lifestyle is so flexible when it comes to like diet and movement and health and fitness, I like to figure out a way to get in movement in my busy schedule, because my schedule does get busy and sometimes I just don't have time to move. So what I do is, well, if I already know that I have 10 minutes before I have to run out the door, I'm gonna do some push-ups. I'm getting them in. And before I have to go to bed, I'll get me a couple of pull-ups in. As long as I've done something in the day, I feel accomplished. Like I feel super good. I don't feel like I just kind of wasted the day and wasted an opportunity to get some moment to challenge my body. I would take those movements and I would figure out a way to insert them in my day and in my week. And give yourself at least a month of just inserting those movements into your day along with your walking. I promise you, your body is slowly gonna get acclimated, understanding that, oh, we need to move more. I see what's happening now. You want me to move. We don't wanna sit down anymore. Okay, I got you. We're gonna get used to this. And the more you get used to it, the more you're gonna want to challenge yourself. The more you're gonna start to say, well, maybe I could go to the gym. Maybe I can push a little harder. Maybe it's time to go grab some weights. Maybe I can lift a bit more. So you'll start to notice that your body will start to crave more movement. And when you stop moving, your body is going to want to remind you, hey, we've been used to moving, so can we do a little movement now? Those are your exercises that you're going to start with. And again, this is just the beginner. This is your starter kit. This is just to get you on your way. But there's so much more that you can do, and there's so much more intensity that you could add to it. But we're just in the beginning stages right now. We're keeping it chill. We just vibing right now. Once we're ready, we'll talk and we'll go a little deeper into the next level of your fitness. Tip 4, food. Let's get into it. I like to live an intuitive dieting lifestyle. So I keep my nutrition pretty simple, probably because what I like is so simple, it works for me. But if you are a beginner and if you are so used to eating certain foods that may be super calorie dense, high in fats, high in carbohydrates, the best way to start is to eliminate. You don't have to eliminate everything because your body and your mind will go into complete shock and it will start to do the opposite. So as soon as you start to take away too many calories at one time, your body will just say, I want to eat everything. I want everything. I am craving and I am thinking about all the food. But that's not what we want. We don't want to take drastic measures. Let's say if we want to lose 20 pounds, you don't want to take drastic measures and go from 2,500 calories eating every single day now to 1,200 calories, because your body will just revolt and it'll say, nope, I'm giving up. We're not doing this. I'm just going to eat all the things. What you want to do is to kind of trick your mind not to even notice. So if you have a coffee every single day or several coffees every single day, try and switch to a coffee every other day. Another example could be if you absolutely have to have a potato chip every single day, because they're amazing and they are. So what you could do is take a handful of chips and then mix in 1 rice cake just for volume. So you're going to reduce the amount that you eat with your chips, but then you're going to add a little bit more of a filler just to help with that craving. So you're still getting the chips, but you're just eating a little less. I have a weakness for French fries. I absolutely love French fries. Live or die, I'm always going to have a French fry. But I know that they are extremely calorie dense, high in fat, and I will eat so much that it's just not even fair. If I'm having a huge craving for French fries, especially if it's Chick-fil-A or Five Guys, those are my favorite, I will have a small order of fries from either of those places, and then I'll also make myself some potatoes and I'll season them and then mix it all together. So I'll have my healthy version of potatoes, but then I'll also have a little bit of a treat mixed in there also. So it's about slowly taking away and replacing with what you are already eating. So to help your body slowly adjust to the new way of life. Another big one is water. Some people don't like water, so you can add a little something in the water, maybe like a sweetener, something sugar-free. When I want something sweet to drink, I'll drink sparkling ice. I absolutely love those. They give me the carbonation that I want if I wanted a soda, but then they also give me a little bit of sweet too. And they're only 5 calories per drink. So that's a good one too if you are looking for something to replace maybe a high calorie drink that you drink every single day. So when it comes to food and nutrition, the intuitive way to approach it in the beginning is just to slowly replace certain things that you eat with more healthy options also. We're not gonna fully take away what you currently eat. We are just going to reduce the amount that you eat of it and replace it with something a little more healthy. And then eventually, when we get there and we're down the road, we will start to fully replace what you've been eating with something healthy. But by that time, your body will already begin to start craving healthier food because you have to wean yourself off of it. Food truly is addictive, so it's kind of like a drug. But we can't go cold turkey because we know that we absolutely need food. So our brains are so conditioned to say, but I need it, I want it, it's my favorite thing, it makes me feel so good. So we have to just slowly wean ourselves off. So if you love an amazing Coke, have a sparkling ice, have a water. If you love French fries, do less fries and more of your own cooked potatoes. Think of it that way when it comes to your nutrition. That's how you approach it. And because now you're already moving a lot more, your body is already working towards the goal. So now you're reducing your calories in a very sus way. And then you're also moving a lot more. So any chance that you get, you're moving. Every time that you eat, you're actually eating a little less. Number 5, which is my favorite. I'm telling you guys, I didn't know about this one. I don't know why y'all was gatekeeping on this one from me, but this one is the best one yet. So number 5 is sleep. When I tell you sleep works wonders, like literally, if there was a magic wand, if there was a magic pill, if there was something that could say what would get me shredded, is sleep. When you're in the kitchen, when you are in the gym, when you're working out, when you're moving, that is just a conduit to get you to the goal. The sleep is what really does all the magic and pulls it together. You can wake up tomorrow once you've had a really amazing night's sleep and you can say, wow, where did that muscle come from? Where did those abs come from? Sleep really is the binder that pulls it all together. If you don't sleep, not sleeping could take away a lot of your progress. Adding to that is stress. If you're not sleeping, a lot of times there's a lot of stress built up behind that. So you have to find a way to keep your stress low so that you can sleep, so that you can get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep in. When you don't sleep, it increases your ghrelin and it also increases your cortisol. So sleeping is important, but controlling your stress helps you to sleep. So making sure that you're getting in that 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night is so important. Y'all, I didn't even understand it. I didn't even understand sleep. But when I am not stressed, I am sleeping like Marley, because he's sleeping right now. I am literally out, y'all. And when I wake up in the morning, I be feeling light. Like my body be like, oh girl, she looking good. I'm feeling good. I feel my best. And I want to tackle the day. I want to eat right. I want to move right. I want to do all the things because I slept and I feel refreshed. Try to find ways to reduce your stress. And I understand in this world that we're living in right now, to reduce your stress can be somewhat challenging, but taking a walk helps to reduce your stress. Getting in your push, pull, squat, stretch, and your HIIT reduces your stress. Paying attention to what you're eating will help to reduce your stress. There's a lot of things that you can do that we've already talked about, and also mindset. It will help you to reduce your stress and will help you to sleep better at night. So that's it, guys. I wanted to share those tips with you. If you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to add, drop a comment below. Let us know what you're doing to start on your journey and what you're doing on your fitness journey. Let's talk about it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.